A lot of people ask me what happened with the Dan Reed Network and why the band broke up. And I guess right after we toured with the Rolling Stones back in 1990-91, I just had seen rock and roll at its highest level when you're, touring with a band like that. And I saw these guys worrying about T-shirt sales and worrying about whether their wife's cheating on them or if they're cheating on their wife. And I saw like they were no happier than a lot of people that I met that had nothing. And I was living in a hotel room constantly, and I realized I didn't have a garden, I didn't have a dog, I didn't have a life. And so I kind of went home back to Portland, Oregon, and decided to get into doing something that was in my hometown. And I didn't know I was going to break up the band for good. It was kind of going to be a long break. And eventually all the other guys started doing other stuff, as did I. And now Brian James, my guitar player, is living down in Honduras running a scuba diving shop. And he has a little a bar hooked onto the scuba diving shop, so he plays there on the weekends himself. He's also writing songs for R&B artists, so he has a studio there at his place. So he's in heaven. Melvin Brandon, the bass player, he's living in Los Angeles and playing with Edgar Winter and Stevie Salas and some other artists. Blake Sakamoto, my keyboard player, he raised two wonderful children while his wife is a news anchor woman on a television station there. And now he's producing other bands. And Dan Pratt, my high school friend from South Dakota, the drummer, he's started a video production company, which started with him making a video montage for his father's birthday of editing together all these family photos and stuff. And everybody liked it so much they hired him to do more and more, and now he's doing big commercials and stuff. It's just crazy. So us getting back together is probably never going to happen because everybody's got family lives and we're all spread out, but it's an honor to be remembered all these years and for you guys to be here tonight and listen to the new song, Dan Reed Network song. I'm sure that all the band members will be very happy there. This next song I wrote in Jerusalem. On Fridays, there's a place called the Wailing Wall, if you've heard of this. They call it the Western Wall there, or the Kotel. It's basically the last standing Western Wall of the Jews' second temple, and the Romans knocked it down, and this wall is still standing. So it's basically the Jews' holiest place in the world. And on the other side of the wall is the Muslims' third holiest place in the world, called Al-Aqsa Mosque. And on Friday day, it just struck me one Friday, every Friday, before the sun sets, the Muslims are praying to God and thanking them for their weekend. And then when the sun sets, the Jews show up on the other side of the wall, and they pray to God and thank them for their weekend. And they're both praying to the same God, and they're both blood brothers, because they're both descendants of Ibrahim, or Abraham, or Abram, they call him there. And this 3-foot stone wall is separating the Palestinians and the Israelis. And I wanted to write a song about these two brothers. It's called The Promised Land.
Ja, det är ändå så långt bort.
I can hear you breathing on the other side of this wall, and I know you're my brother. It's not too late to make amends. We don't have to wait for the bitter end. Hold on, my brother. And we ran so far away while we waited for religion to save the day and bring us home from this war. There's no time for love 'cause we're too busy keeping score. Welcome to the promised land, where dog eats dog and man eats man. God may be crazy if this is the plan. Welcome to the promised land. Welcome to the promised land, where my brother's blood is still on my hands. Where's the river to wash us clean? What will it take to cross the line? Find the grace and make it 'cause it's always quiet in the eye of the storm. So bring us home from this war. There's no time for love 'cause we're too busy keeping score. Welcome to the promised land, where dog eats dog and man eats man. God made me crazy if this is the plan. Welcome to the promised land. Promised land. And if you believe in the promised land, and it's calling your name, and if man forgives the sins of man, then we finally may find heaven in the promised land.